What's going on, everyone? Talen here, and welcome to another uniform review video. All right, so we have four new uniforms here. We've got Ant-Man finally getting a uniform. We've got another uniform for Hulk. We got Sentry's first uniform and another uniform for Thor. So both Hulk and Thor have plenty of uniforms, but Ant-Man and Sentry are both first-time uniforms, so that's actually pretty cool. So in this video, we'll do the first two. So we'll do Ant-Man and Hulk, and then in the second video, we'll do Sentry and Thor. So let's just go ahead and start off with Ant-Man here, which he's finally getting a uniform, and wow, he is a very, very old character now, but we finally got a new look for him. Let's see what it does, if it's going to make him any good or not. He gets his tier 3 with this uniform, I believe. I think it's the tier 3 and not a awakening. So we can actually use him in War Boss Legend, which is cool. I definitely do not have my Ant-Man built just because he's been neglected for so long. So I'm not going to be able to really try him out in this video today if I like the uniform. But let's go ahead and take a look at the uniform first of all. So hopefully it just changes everything, which we see from the uniform bonus here. Changes both his leadership and both of his passives, so that's good. We get super armor, increase all defense by 40%, immune to incapacitation, and decrease basic damage received by 30%. So kind of just some basic stuff there. Really like, of course, the super armor, because I love super armor, guard break immunity, all that kind of stuff is always really, really nice. All right, so tier 2 passive. So we have crit damage increased by 30%, we have guaranteed crit by 30%, and then we have skill damage 35% and bonus damage 30%. All damage there for his tier 2 passive. No survivability, just going balls to the walls here. But I think that's what he always was. When he first came out, he was just a glass cannon. He would die very quickly, but he could dish out a lot of damage at the time. And now his 4-star passive. All right, so when hit, he recovers 6% HP and gets a barrier for 1 hit for 2 seconds, and that can activate every 5 seconds. So every 5 seconds when he gets hit, he's going to heal for 6%. Interesting. I would kind of prefer just a continuous heal, but I guess we'll have to see how this works. I don't think any other character has a heal like this, where it just kind of every 5 seconds you get this little small trickle kind of heal. I don't know if that's going to be enough to sustain him. Let's see if he's got any other heals on his stuff. But first, leadership. He was always a really good leader. So all allies is 60% to all attack and 30% HP, and his leadership is looking amazing. That's a very, very, very strong leadership. 60% for all allies and some survivability with an HP boost. That's really good. All right, so he has 100% chance to be immune to all damage for 5 seconds. He's got accumulation for damage received, 10% for 10% of max HP. So I guess the more HP you have, the better his accumulation is going to be. And then we have second skill here with nothing on it. Third skill, we've got increase all attack and all defense by 35%, 1% speed, and 35% crit rates. Okay. Fourth skill is some more damage immunity for 6 seconds, increase all attack by 30%, all defense by 30%, and speed by 5%. So what does he have? 35 for attack and defense here, and then another 30. So he gets 65% attack and defense between those two skills. That's really nice. And then we've got the fifth skill, which ignores iframe, and it gives him a 35% heal, 6 seconds of invincibility, and increase all attack by 30%. Okay, so when all is said and done, he's going to have a 95% increase to all attack for using every skill here. He's got 2 skills with damage immunity and 1 with invincibility. He's got a 35% heal on here. So he seems like he has a lot of stuff going for him here. Yeah, it's got a lot of pretty nice stuff. So let's go ahead and see what the skills will look like, see how easy they'll be to string together. So first skill. This is the one that gets our accumulation procced. Oh yeah, we need to, what's 13 seconds? Oh yeah, there's no cooldown on the on the thing here. It's like 13 seconds, that's insane. But no, so that's 7.5 seconds. Okay. So just a nice little hit there. Second skill. Second skill is an iframe here, does a little short blast. Third skill. It's a full iframe, does some explosion. Okay, he's got his nice little pyramid. And then the fourth skill. Okay. Ooh, that's a really nice skill animation. Oh, does that keep going until I cancel? Is this a channeling skill? It is a channeling skill. Don't know why I didn't notice that before. 5th skill. Don't think we can cancel that 5th skill. Blasts. Oh, I tried to cancel. It doesn't do anything. Okay, so get the explosion. Let me do 1 beam there, then cancel it. Yeah, so we don't want to... So we can get the orbs. Oh, we gotta wait longer than that. Alright, so can we do this? Get the orbs, then do... Okay, the orbs don't stay. Not sure what kind of rotation I want to do for him, because you want to let the 4th skill play out for that channeling, but you also want to let the 5th skill play out for that damage there. Interesting. So first of all, we need the accumulation from the 1st skill. Okay, so we are probably going to want to end on the 4th skill because... Yeah, because we want to be getting hit, so we need the invincibility from the 5th skill, so we want to do... Yeah, I think we're just going to have to sacrifice the 5th skill. Because we want the invincibility so we don't get guard broken here. I don't know, he's got a very weird and awkward skills here. What do they want you to do with it? Because I don't really see a nice, easy rotation for him. They want you to just, yeah, wait a long time on the 5th skill. Okay. So he's definitely not damage proc friendly if we're going to be doing that. Because we're going to do 1, wait for 5 to do 2 slashes? No, more than 2 slashes. Okay, hold on. Reset. How long do we have to wait for 5? 1, 2, and has to do the... Oh, whoops, I had 4 instead of 3. Okay. Interesting, interesting. So, definitely want to have a rage on him if you're going to be doing that. 1, 2, do the boom, do our triangle, then hop into the 4th skill. Wasn't canceling. And then, yeah, do 4th skill and just go to town. What is his... Alright, so what does this tier 3 look like? Ooh. Okay, nice particle effects. Okay, you probably want to cancel that, I would assume, right? Oh no, they want you to play it out. So 1, 5, 4, and then you can just cancel into the 6th skill whenever you feel like it. Okay. Interesting, but yeah, he's definitely going to be a rage character. You definitely want a CTP of rage on him. He does not look like he's going to work well with the damage proc at least if you want to do the optimal rotation there. But you could also do the one that I was thinking of, just do 1, 3, 5, 4, and you can kind of just instant cancel those just to get the buff effects, but you're not going to get the extra damage and like particle effects from it, and then you're just going to hopefully have all the damage from the 4th skill be enough to kind of push you over the edge and get through the fight that you're currently in. So we'll have to see how strong his 4th skill actually is, if you can just do that and maybe have like a CTP of energy for the chain hit there when you're doing your channeling, or if you just want to use like a destruction or something, or if you don't have any CTPs to just use a regular damage proc. That's probably going to be the rotation you'll have to use for Anti-Man if you wanted to pick up this uniform here. So overall, though, he does look pretty good. Kind of, like I said, it's a very awkward skill rotation, though. I don't know if I really like his skill rotation. I like the looks of his animations. They look really cool. He's probably going to be doing a lot of damage because he's getting a lot of buffs going on there. He's got a lot of damage immunity, so I feel like he should be hard to kill, but I remember him being very squishy, so his HP is probably still going to be low, and he'll probably still die pretty quickly, but I don't know. We'll have to see. I will debate on ranking him up to tier 3. I need to judge the other uniforms first because I can only... Yeah, I can't buy all the uniforms because I'm probably going to want Sentry's uniform, so that means I'll only be able to get Sentry and one other. So we'll see if Anti-Man makes the list. But now we're moving on to Hulk. So here we have Hulk for his Titan Hulk. Very cool looking Hulk here. Definitely looks more just like a monster than actually than actual Hulk. All right, so Hulk's what? Uniform number 15 here. What is this going to be? All right, so it's going to say changes both of his passives and his leadership, but it might not have actually changed from this. They just say that if it changed from like his base here, which everything should have changed from this base, so he should still have all the skills changed. All right, so apply to self, crit rate by 30%, crit damage by 50%, chain hit damage by 15%. So all damage there for his uniform effects. So this might be like a pure DPS kind of Hulk here. All right, so it says it changes tier 3. I'm guessing it's probably just an animation change, because I don't think what and speeds by 20% per HP increases his speed on his tier 3. Has that always been there? I don't remember that. I don't remember what that actually does though. It just increases his attack speed or his movement speed. Interesting. Never even noticed that. Speeds, that's probably attack speed and movement speed, because there seems like it should be combining them together. Anyway, so I don't think that anything's changed there except for the animation. And then his passive, we have super armor, all defense by 30%, skill damage by 50%, bonus damage 15, decreased damage received by 35%. Don't know how much of that has actually changed. Still 50, 15, 35, 30. What do you get, a 5%? Did that change at all? That didn't change at all. Is it just the, yeah. 30 and 35, so we got 5% more up there? Is that what that is? No, not even. Okay, so it's exactly the same for the passive. We have a 4% heal continuous here, which should be the same. We have a 60% when falling below 33%. Again, the same. Leadership, we have increase all defense by 24% and then 30% to HP. So that's new for the leadership, is the 24% all defense. I'm almost positive he did not have that before, right? Yeah. Oh no, he had that before, just not the HP. I knew he didn't have one of them. I thought it was HP because he scales off HP, but now they're finally giving him a self-buffing leadership. There we go. So now Hulk gives himself some HP, so he can just use his own leadership to give him that extra damage. So first skill, we have nothing there. Second skill, nothing there. Third skill, we have quite a bit of stuff here. Okay, so ignore iframe on the third skill, which was it the third skill that had that before? I don't remember which skill had that before. I think it might have been the fourth or the fifth before. Anyway, he still has ignore targeting on one of his skills. So we have 33% chance to penetrate. It looks like pretty much everything. It's very low percent chance, so 33%. We've got 5 seconds of invincibility. We got 50% increase to max HP. And then we have his accumulation that is based off of his HP as well. Increase basic damage by 1% per 1% HP increased. So we get that extra 50% there for his, but it cannot exceed 50%. Okay, so it gets a 50% buff there. And then fourth skill, got nothing there really. And then the fifth skill, we've got our damage immediate for 5 seconds, increase basic attack by 100% for 1 attack. So yeah, it seems very similar to the Immortal, or not Immortal Hulk, the which was this one again? The Fear Itself, that's right. Yeah, it seems very similar to that, but let's see what the skill animations look like, because I have a feeling the animations probably look pretty cool here for the Titan Hulk. Very nice. Oh, look at those footprints. Boom, boom, boom. That's really cool. First skill, does a slap and then a pound. Second skill, just kind of charging through. Oh, kind of vacuum and then kick him. Suck him in and then him. Oh wow, third skill, looks like he's charging for a big explosion there. Whoa, look at that! That's pretty cool. Is that the one that ignores iframe? It is, okay. Fourth skill. Very nice, and fifth skill. Ooh, does the big old mouth blast. Oh, that's a channeling skill. Very, very cool. Okay, so we have 2 channeling skills, eh? First 2 characters look like are both channeling skills. Oh yeah, let's see what the change for the animation is on the tier 3. Yeah, it just changes basically to red instead of having that green color. Okay, so I think we want to do... We don't get any buffs from 1 and 2. We do get all the buffs from 3, so we definitely want to let that one go. So we're going to do 3, 4, and then 5. Yeah. Looks like you can, I don't know about instant cancel them, but you can go pretty close. Yeah, I think you can just instant cancel them, actually. So 3, 4, 5 looks like a solid rotation. Let's see what they suggest. 4, 3, 5. They always do it the opposite way. Like whenever I say 3, 4, 5, they're always like, oh, no, 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 let's do 4, 3, 5. All right, how long do they want you to wait? Yeah, you can pretty much instant cancel them. Okay. So I think it'll work just fine either way, whether you do 4, 3, 5 or 3, 4, 5. I'm pretty sure either one is going to be sufficient. Usually I would, yeah, cancel his tier 3. Don't remember how early I cancel it. Yeah, you wait for the punch. Yeah, that's right. You wait for the punch and then you just go in. All right, so yeah, not much different than his Fear Itself uniform in terms of the skill rotation. And hopefully with this channeling skill here, he might be doing a lot more damage. We'll have to see, but it looks really cool. I definitely really like this Hulk uniform. So I'm very tempted to get this one. I also have Hulk already ranked up, so my Hulk is already level 80. So you know what? We're just going to go ahead and grab this one. And then we will do a video comparing the two uniforms. So I'll go ahead and compare the Titan Hulk and the Fear Itself to see how much more damage he actually does. I'll have to rank it up, of course, to make it a little more even keel. But yeah, we'll have that as a video. But overall, I think the uniform looks really good. I'm still undecided on how much better it is than the Fear Itself uniform. They look kind of similar. I'm assuming that channeling is probably going to push it over the edge, and the new uniform is going to be, you know, substantially better in terms of damage, but we'll have to see. Again, I'll be posting a video on that a little bit later, but that's going to be it for these first two uniforms, because we're splitting this into two, because apparently I like to talk, because this has been recording for a while, and then we'll move on to Sentry and Thor for the next one. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed, and of course I will catch you in the next one.